didn't really define SLICCE until, what, maybe, I don't know how many years ago, but it certainly wasn't when I started. Even though those things were there, they certainly weren't, it wasn't it wasn't documented.
SLICCE is the sort of the core values that we should strive for in everyday lives, like that, during work and even outside of work.
I really think it's the whole package. I mean, that's one of the things that I really admire about this company, is that it's not just focused on day-to-day work, but it's the whole picture.
What good are values if we keep them to ourselves? So just making sure that these values get brought out into our community.
I don't feel like I'm dealing with coworkers. I feel like I'm going somewhere to be with friends. And that's the biggest change, is that when I come to work, I'm seeing my friends and I'm doing my job at the same time, but it's a much more enjoyable experience.
And it's almost like we didn't dream up SLICCE. SLICCE just evolved from the company. It was already there. It's just, well, here's our values, right? SLICCE, it just makes sense.
We're a software company. Our industry alone discusses speed and agility and how quickly we're always changing and moving and adapting to the environment itself.
Because our business changes so often and so easily, you should be able to adapt and change with it.
I mean, every company would love to say they're fast and agile, and then they can turn to take advantage of certain things that happen in the marketplace or in the economy or anything else. But for the size of company we are, we've maintained that.
I think one thing you learn here is things don't always go as planned, so you need to be able to adapt to all the changes and to new ideas and new ways of doing things, which is exciting. That's why you're never bored here.
To have a good balance of, you get to work as hard as you can to give iQmetrix everything that we can, and at the same time be able to take the time to put as much effort into our outside lives, and so have that work balance, work-life balance.
Balance is huge here, which I completely appreciate, because I think that's one of the hardest things for people to achieve.
Just the way we treat employees within our environment at any office, to the, I mean, you look at even the workspaces that we provide, the environment that we provide, it is in itself a lifestyle.
I think we do a pretty good job of lifestyle at this company.
I feel innovation comes from not being happy with the status quo, trying to create a positive change, outside of the box thinking.
I think everyone here is tasked with thinking outside of the box, and we run into challenges and obstacles every day, and we need to be creative and think our way around those.
I feel like every day I'm trying to think of new ways in order to, whether it's streamline a process, create a process.
That spending an hour a day to just think about stuff and kind of living in the clouds a little bit.
The way we treat our customers, the way, coming from the sales side of things, the way we've sold to our customers, the way we've always dealt with the highest ethical manner, and never, I don't think, ever let our customers down.
Everybody who works at iQmetrix has a sense of themselves, I feel. That's why they can work in an environment such as this, with the freedom and the ability to adapt.
I hold myself to a standard of making sure that I not only speak it, but I try to live it and act it as well.
Morality, honesty, integrity, doing the right thing, especially when it's not the easiest.
Community, an IQ community itself, and then how that IQ community works together to make a difference in our surrounding community.
It's not what really the community thinks of our company, which is part of it, but it's really what we think about ourselves.
It's really kind of inspiring. Like, the more that I hear about the kind of the crusades that other people have, sorry, crusades is kind of a strong word, but causes that everyone else has, really makes me want to get involved and start doing stuff like that on my own as well.
And being thankful for it and saying, you know, I'm thankful that I get this opportunity every day. You know, let me share it with someone else. Let me be able to help them to be able to realize that, you know, it's possible.
I mean, it gets, yeah, okay, so on a branding side and on a company standpoint, it gets our name out there, but then on a fulfillment side, we're all human beings, and it makes it, we're good human beings, so, yeah, can we...
I think for me, it's more meaningful on a smaller scale. I think of environment, simply put, just as my surroundings and the people around me.
It ties in with the culture that we promote, and the work environment that we have here, it's very open, and we're very open-minded people. We accept people from all sorts of different disciplinary backgrounds.
In today's world, taking care of your carbon footprint and making sure you know, that we're doing our job as a company.
Whether it's use less paper and send more emails, or you know, get rid of styrofoam plates, or, you know, things like that. Just little things that I think would go a long way in the end.
As we begin to grow even more, because we've grown so rapidly here, it's definitely a good thing to keep in mind. It's a good value to have in today's world.
Creating great experiences to me is a goal we should strive for, not just towards clients, but
with friends, when you're at home doing anything.
Whether it be coworkers, whether you're just by yourself. I think the purpose here is to create great experiences for everyone involved.
iQmetrix is that. They live and breathe and sleep the create great experiences, not only for our customers, but for our employees alike. So then now I find myself saying it in my everyday life.
This company has offered me not only the ability to earn a great living, but to really experience a lot of different things that I would never